the best boxers in the UFC. Okay, now before we get into this list, I apologize for this terrible Max Holloway photo. You dig what I'm saying? But right now we're going to talk about the best boxers currently in the UFC. Okay, we're talking about current active fighters. Okay, so you're not going to be seeing any Connors on the list. You dig what I'm saying? No Jorge Masvidals. We're talking about current fighters. All right. Now, before I get into the main list, I want to get a special shout out, okay, to my boy Cody Garbrandt. Okay, honorable mention. All right, honorable mention. This man actually has some of the best boxing skills I've seen in the UFC. No cap. I'm being for real. He might be one of the best ones. Like, regardless of everything else, he might have been top 3 on the list. I ain't even gonna try to sit here and lie to y'all, but he ain't got no chin. You dig what I'm saying? And it's clouding my judgment. Him, having no chin, like, it's making me, you dig what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to put you number 1. All right, I'm not even gonna put you on the list, but this is an honorable mention. You dig what I'm saying? Honorable mention, but I can't. Like, you have no chin. Like, are you even a fighter? If you have no, I'm just kidding. I'm going too far. But yeah, you don't got no chin. So we're going to get into the real 5 best boxers, top 5 best boxers. And this list is also not opinion. This is fact. Okay. At number 5, we got my boy, Sean O'Malley. Okay. Now, a lot of people, for some reason, don't rate Sean O'Malley for like having good boxing or like good boxing fundamentals. Okay, Sean O'Malley, low key, I think, could do good in professional boxing. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all, and he would be up higher on the list, but he hasn't been able to impose his will as much as I'd like him to up against harder competition. Even though he knocked out Aljamain Sterling, you dig what I'm saying? And with the nice counter right hand, I would have liked him to, you dig what I'm saying, jab, you dig what I'm saying. But we're gonna get into all the reasons why he's on the list. Okay, number 1, good traps. He has great traps. Okay, good feints, you dig what I'm saying, and he knows how to make them pay. He knows how to set up things with his hands, with his feints, you dig what I'm saying, time a right hand, time a uppercut. Those are the things that you look at in boxing, to show how people are on a higher level. You dig what I'm saying? Next point, distance management. He has great distance management. Okay, he knows how to slide out of the way. You dig what I'm saying? He knows how to keep his opponent where he wants him, especially against smaller opponents. He's really good at, not letting them get too close. You dig what I'm saying? Good distance management, good boxing distance management. Okay. Next point, he has good combos. Now, I haven't seen it as much, I ain't gonna lie, but Sean O'Malley does have good combos. All right, I'm not gonna say they're the smartest combos, right? Because sometimes he do just be throwing a little bit, but I've seen technique behind his combos. A lot of the guys in the UFC, they get outmatched in striking because they don't think about their combos. Okay, they're just throwing. All right, like my friend Mike Perry, who got knocked out by Jake Paul recently. All right, but next point, he has good fundamentals. Like I said, good jab. You dig what I'm saying? Good boxing stance. Switch fighter as well. He knows his strengths, being the taller fighter, knows how to use his height to his advantage. You dig what I'm saying? W fundamentals. Okay. Next reason, dangerous counters. Now that goes along with good traps. Okay, dangerous counters. You want to look out for this man's counters, his counter right hands, and I feel like to pull off, KO counter shots, you gotta have that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that boxing knowledge. Okay, you gotta have that boxing knowledge. Okay, that's number 5. All right, that's number 5 on the list, Sean O'Malley. All right, now we got number 4, Petr Yan. Okay, now this doesn't have as much points on this one. Okay. Petr Yan, listen. Petr Yan is like, okay, here's my reason why he's above Sean O'Malley. First off, feel like Petr Yan uses his boxing more. You know, he's more volume heavy. You dig what I'm saying? He throws more combos. He has a good jab, you know, basic fundamentals down. You dig what I'm saying? And he has a good 1-2. That's one of the signs you see with, you know, with really good boxers. They have great 1-2s. You dig what I'm saying? But, you know, Petr Yan, great boxer, but great boxer, right? But he's kind of boring, man. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all, man. Petr Yan is a little boring. Okay, maybe it just might, like, I don't know. There's just something not clicking when I watch this man. Okay, it's not the most entertaining, you know. But sometimes it is. I'm not even gonna try to sit here and lie to y'all. I'm not saying Petr Yan is boring or nothing. But out of all the fighters on the list, he would probably be the least entertaining. But I've seen him put, you know, since he throws more and all of his I've seen him just put more skill into him throwing, which is, you know, boxing. You dig what I'm saying? But next we got my GOAT, Sean Strickland. Okay, Sean Strickland, low key, you know, he's one of the best boxers in the UFC. All right, great jabs. That's how you can really tell if someone boxes a lot, when they throw a lot of jabs. Okay, Sean O'Malley has great jabs. That's why a lot of boxers or UFC fighters, when they cross over to boxing, they get bamboozled, because they're not used to that, bro. They're not used to the constant jab, the constant pressure. They're not used to that. Okay, he has great jabs. You dig what I'm saying? Genuinely. His jabs are what keep a lot of his opponents at bay, you know, allows him to do a whole lot of other things. Even though Sean Strickland, you know, he's not a power puncher by any means, you know, he doesn't throw the craziest combos by any means, you know. If anything, when he starts throwing his combos, that's when his boxing looks worse, right? But when he's staying on his jab, you dig what I'm saying? That's where he shines, right? That's when he's in control. You know, next point, great defense. He got a pseudo Philly shell going on. You know, I think it's very interesting how he was able to incorporate the Philly shell stance into MMA. I think it's very interesting. It's not exactly the Philly shell. You know, it's more of a you know, it's a pseudo version of it, right? But I think it's very, very impressive that he's able to take that boxing, you know, stance and apply it to MMA, and it work so greatly. You know, he's able to defend kicks with this Philly shell somehow. You dig what I'm saying? And another thing, this goes to disprove MMA Guru. If y'all don't know, in my last video, I called out MMA Guru. You dig what I'm saying? For saying boxing is not fighting. Bro, you literally have someone in Sean Strickland who has a boxing stance, a literal boxing defense, and he goes in there and he does what he needs to do straight like that. So yeah, good defense. Next point, good fundamentals. You dig what I'm saying? He has his fundamentals down pat. You know, nice solid jab. You know, well, you know, I say good fundamentals, not great fundamentals, because I feel like his stance is a little upright. You know, but you know, that might you know, benefit him more that he's in MMA, right? But also good 1-2s. Like I said, a good 1-2 is how you can differentiate a lot of fighters. Dig what I'm saying? That 1-2 is very important in boxing. All right, he has a great 1-2. Dropped Israel Adesanya with a 1-2, great 1-2. You dig what I'm saying? Next point, boxing pressure. These guys can't handle the constant in your face boxing pressure that Sean Strickland puts on these guys, right? Because in boxing, that's normal. That's the pressure. You're in someone's face. You're in someone's phone booth, almost, you know, all the time. You know, it's not a lot of space, not a lot of void. You dig what I'm saying? But Sean Strickland knows how to put that boxing pressure on these niggas. Okay, all right. Hey, is this number 3 or is this number 2? Because I've been flying by on this list. Okay, let's just see who's next. I think we're at number 3. So, second best boxer in the UFC currently is Dustin Poirier. Okay, I forgot to switch out the slides. Okay. Yo, okay, let's just act like that never happened. Okay, number 4 is Dustin Poirier. Okay. Number 4 is Dustin Poirier. Okay, Dustin Poirier is a great boxer. Genuinely, he's one of the literally second best boxer in the UFC. Okay, he has great counters. Great counters. You know, recently his countering against Michael Chandler, his right hand counter has just been going viral. You dig what I'm saying? He has great counters. Can put guys away with his counters. You dig what I'm saying? He has a good jab. Good jab to the body. Okay, good jab to the face. Okay. He's just, you know, good jab. He's good at, you know, setting things up with his jab. Next point, fundamentals. Like I said, great jab. You know, he actually has a great boxing stance as well. You know, he knows when to throw, when to not throw. You dig what I'm saying? And also, he has very smart combos. Now, this is what differentiates Dustin Poirier from a lot of people in the UFC. Okay, because he's not just a chucker. He is low-key a chucker, but when he chucks his shots, he does them smartly. You know, he's throwing uppercuts. You know, he's not throwing it stupidly. Okay, a lot of these guys are just throwing. Okay, this man has smart combos. All right, now we have the true number 1 boxer in the UFC. Okay, I ruined the surprise already. It's Max Holloway. You dig what I'm saying? Max Holloway is the best boxer in the UFC. I can't cap. He genuinely is. I think he would do good in boxing. Genuinely, I think he would do good. He has a great jab. Okay, he actually uses his jab. You know, distance management. He sets up everything off with the jab. And I love that. Okay. Next point, great fundamentals. All right. The man has great fundamentals. What can I say? Max Holloway, you know, I feel like Max Holloway is in like the second wind of his career, right? So his fundamentals are just on a whole nother level than these guys, which is what's, you know, allowing him to exploit their lack of boxing knowledge, and he's going out there and he's piecing them up like Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje is a good striker, but he's not a very good boxer. Okay, that's why Max Holloway went in there and boxed him up. You dig what I'm saying? Next point, smart combinations. And this is combined. Smart combinations and can pick the shot. Okay, he has very smart combinations, and he knows how to enunciate his combinations with an omega shot. Okay, finishing off of your combo with a good shot is always smart. Okay, and also he can pick his shots. You know, TKZ, right overhand from hell. Okay, knocked him unconscious. That old man, God rest his soul, or God bless his soul, he's not dead, but man, he killed TKZ on his retirement night. That's terrible, but that's boxing. Okay. That's boxing. You dig what I'm saying? But hey, listen, that's the list. Okay, that's the list. Hey, y'all let me know how I did on my first list for the UFC. Okay, this was purely only UFC fighters. This is the first time I only cover UFC fighters. Y'all let me know. Like I said in my last video, I think I'm a tier above a casual. You dig what I'm saying? I'm a new gym fan. Bro, when did I start becoming a fan of MMA? Like last year for real, or the year before last. I ain't gonna lie. But this year I really, you know, 2023 and 2024 was when I really, you know, delved in. You know, obviously starting to box last year, you know, got me closer to martial arts as a whole. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, I'm never doing MMA, bro. I'm never doing MMA. But you know, MMA is like, that's where you go. You really, really want to test your skills. You want to see if you can win in a real fight. You want to see if you can impose your will. If you're a boxer, if you're a jiu-jitsu guy, you want to know how you can actually do in real life, in real fights. Take your skills over to the UFC, bro. Straight like that, and that's what I'm going to do. Straight like that. But that's the list, guys. That's the list. I ain't gonna lie. W list down in the chat. I don't think I got nobody wrong. I didn't mix up nobody. You dig what I'm saying? That's the list. Okay. Now, yeah. I was gonna say I'm gonna drop another video soon, but I don't know which video it's gonna be. But actually, no. I got a great video coming out soon, guys. Next video is going to be a great video. It's going to be a little compilation video of all of my, or most of my fights, or my white collar events. You dig what I'm saying? And yes, it's going to be a great video. Y'all need to go tune into that. When I drop a BS great like that, that's the video. Dig what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say. If you like the video, I guess. I'm subscribed. I really don't care.